Hi, John Maxwell here. On July 4th, my father passed away. And what I'm going to do is share with you a tribute to my dad. And it's the lessons that he taught me. He lived for 98 years and 8 months. Another lesson my father taught me, this one's huge also. Wow. This is a faith lesson, okay? Is my dad just taught me to put God first. And, one of the things that we were paid to memorize as kids, scripture. And one of the first things I was paid to memorize was the 10 Commandments. And I could still remember sitting together in old family gatherings and standing up and quoting the 10 Commandments. And my father loved the commandment, thou shalt have no other gods before me. Just put God first. Matthew 6:33. Seek first God and his kingdom, and all of the things will be added unto you. Now, I know this is heavy faith for some of you, but just hang on with me just for a moment, because there's an incredible principle that I learned out of it. He just basically said to me that God is your creator, and God created you for greatness, and he knows what's best for you. Now, here's the question. If God created me for greatness, he created you for greatness. He sure did. Whether you believe in him or not doesn't matter. He still created you for greatness. And if he created you for greatness, and he gave you a purpose that would help you be great, he said, doesn't it make sense the person who put it all together for you is the person that you should know the best, because the more you hang with them, the more they'll help you fulfill that purpose and greatness within you. I love that. So he said, put him first. And what you'll find is that if you'll put him first, all the other stuff that you need in life, you'll get. But if you put everything else first and not God, you'll leave out of your life the most important relationship that you could possibly have. Now, I could go so many ways with this incredible principle. There's a tithing principle. Again, whether you're a person of faith or not, there's a tithing principle that 10% of your income goes to good things, charity, God, faith things that are upbuilding to other people. And so he taught us to tithe with the promise that gives us in the scripture that if you'll put him first financially, if you'll donate to good causes, not only your money, but your time, et cetera else, what's the promise? That he'll protect you. And he'll keep you protected, and that he will pour out a blessing. In fact, the scripture says, God says, test me in this. Put me first financially. And in fact, it's the only place in the Bible where God says, test me. I mean, usually when you test God, it's not a good thing. It's kind of like, I'm not sure you're right on that one. I'm going to push a little bit. But on this one, because money is so important to all of us, he said, if you just put me and my cause first, he said, then I'll open the windows of heaven, I'll pour out a blessing for you that you won't be able to even to handle. He just basically teaches us, put God first financially, and all these other things will be added to you. And my father understood that, and my father lived that, and my father taught that to us. And if you talk to my brother, you talk to my sister, they would tell you that incredible principle of God first in your life has just given us incredible blessings, blessings we don't deserve, blessings that we certainly didn't earn, blessings that surprise us. Why? Because God understands that if we put him first and seek him first in his kingdom, then he is obligated as God to take care of all the other things in your life. It was an incredible, incredible principle that my dad taught me.